What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Bombay Rose. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. This film has actually been around for a couple of years now. It had gone through several festival circuits since it premiered in 2019. So technically, Bombay Rose is not a quote-unquote new movie, although it's finally arriving on Netflix this week. But it had me so curious and I just had to check it out. And now that I did, what do I think of Bombay Rose? Well, let me put it this way. The animation is gorgeous. The way the objects effortlessly morph from one thing to the next is beautiful and elegant and fantastical. But with that said, the story is really hard to follow. And I think a lot of audiences will find that extremely frustrating. Written and directed by Gitanjali Rao, in Bombay Rose, escaping from child marriage, a young club dancer living in the streets of Bombay must choose between fending for her family and finding love with a boy orphaned by the militancy. Painted frame by frame and woven delicately through music, A Red Rose brings together three tales of impossible loves. Amidst the bustle of magnetic and multifaceted city, the budding love between two dreamers is tested. The specific animation technique applied on this film is mind-blowing. It's made frame by frame by painted animation in computer, and it took 18 months with 60 artists. My goodness. Director Gitanjali Rao also wore multiple hats on this project. She came up with many of the designs and she was also the editor. Clearly, this is an ambitious passion project by a talent who knows what she's going for and will not compromise anything to realize her vision. As I implied earlier, the animation will astound any viewer who comes across it. Whatever they may think about the film overall, they will not be poo-pooing the animation, I guarantee you that. And Bombay Rose terrifically captures the world of Indian cinema or Bollywood, which includes the emphasis on dancing and the whole socio-economic culture. It's also surprisingly political, and it's very obvious about it. I don't know much about the historical relation and tension between Muslims and Hindus in India, but I have a feeling that this aspect of Bombay Rose might ruffle a few feathers, especially for audiences from that exact region. But my problem with this film is not necessarily that. Filmmakers often inject their own political views into their art, so that's nothing new. But the storylines in Bombay Rose are too muddled up, very disorganized and confusing. This kind of abstract flow might have worked for Smashing Pumpkins' music video, for example, but it's not coherent enough to retain audiences' attention. I would still say go ahead and watch Bombay Rose just for the appreciation of its animation, but don't expect to fully wrap your head around what's going on in the plot.